This call is now being recorded.
I hope everything is visible and audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my dear scholars, good morning to you all, first of all, to my all brothers and sisters from the all over the world who have been connected on this particular portal or in this Google Meet. Today, we are going to discuss anti plagiarism tools, which are very much common, how you will detect the plagiarism, and how you will minimize it, how you will demolish the plagiarism from your documents. One by one, I will elaborate with you all. However, the theoretical part which we have covered already, but some features are there of different anti-plagiarism softwares or the tools. In your syllabi, plagiarism detection software PDS, the word is utilized here. Plagiarism detection software or tool are called simply to check the duplicacy or duplicity or the similarity in or among the various documents. Sometimes we see or we can conclude that internet has made easier to plagiarize the document, but another point is also there. Internet has make it difficult to plagiarize a document. Why and how? Because of before internet we are not capable to get the document where it has been published. We have no any such kind of the sources available at that moment. But with the invention of the internet, we are sure we can check about those documents which have been published so many years ago or on yesterday on or on yester week or in the yester hour. Another point is also there. Both statements are true. Internet can access each and everything through different Google search engines or the search engines or the websites, and we can cut the document, we can paste the document. This particular software, so many softwares are there. Some are free, some are paid, some are subscribed, some are unsubscribed. So many documents are there, and so many softwares are there. Let me share with you all the name of these softwares and what are these utilities or the features of these softwares and what kind of the view of these softwares. First of all, we have to mention it the features of the anti-plagiarism softwares. First one is they have basically four features are there. They facilitate to compare the whole documents which already have been submitted in the domain of the knowledge. For the purpose of the review of literature in your thesis or the dissertation, you have to gather the data, you have to gather the review or the literature from different sources, maybe in form of soft copy, in form of the hard copies from different sources. You visit the library, universities, colleges, schools, etc., etc., or the institutions to get maximum literature relevant or related to your topic. It is not compulsory that must be directly related with your topic. It may be indirectly related with your topic, but you have to gather it. As and when you will click on your desktop or iPad or tab or your mobile, the same time so many websites appears before you and they are giving the information about that particular document or particular literature before you. Which one is important for you, you download that. But it is very much necessary to identify the contents of that document. If I am willing to publish a paper, I must know who have cited my paper yet and where is the content of my paper has been used, by whom, by those peoples who have not utilized that. If anybody has utilized these kind of the documents, then we must mention.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Sorry for
morning.
disturbance.
What I'm going to say here, that so many documents which are not available yet, then there is no any confusion. But problem arises when we are not able to convey that this document is available on the internet at the first time, because of every time every document is different. Maybe it is relevant to your topic, may not be. Another point is there, another feature is there, what I have to discuss with you all. These kind of the anti-plagiarism softwares, they help in detection of the plagiarism content. Mean to say the whole document is having 8 to 10 pages, but such kind of the softwares underline those letters, words, paragraphs, paraphrases, quotation marks, references, bibliography, which you have quoted, which you have mentioned, which you have copied, or you have taken, or you have borrowed from different documents. The third feature of this anti-plagiarism software is they compare already submitted documents and what you are going to submit. The present scenario of your document and the past scenario of those documents which already have been published. Such kind of the software tools, they compare such kind of the documents. The fourth one is, the fourth one, automated system against plagiarism have to check the related content from various online sources by scanning the document. What it mean to say? It mean to say the content which is available on the online sources, that is matched with your document. If yes, okay, but such kind of the softwares will identify the reference of that source, mean to say where this content is available, where this content is attached, in which paper it has been published already, or in which document, in which report, in which book it has been reported earlier. Therefore, with these points, we have to see and we have to check that particular document which is related to you or not. These are some features of anti-plagiarism softwares. The first one is comparison, multiple databases where it is available. Secondly, detection of the plagiarized content. That content may be available in your lecture notes, books, proceedings, theses, assignments, project work, lecture notes, e-text, e-content. Third one was existing database will compare with your document. And the fourth feature is automated system against plagiarism help, where this kind of the product are available in the online mode. I hope everything is audible and visible to you all.
So visibility is not
Yes,
there.
sir.
Not there.
And you
16.
have not spoken yet.
16 not there, sir.
You must. Okay.
Now it is visible.
I hope it is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. These were the features we have mentioned. I will share this document with you all. Don't worry. Second point is how to detect plagiarism. What we have to detect. So many software they detect plagiarism into say where the copy has been copied of that document. Mean to say where the material has been copied or have been copied. Another point is categories of anti-plagiarism tools. As I told you earlier, free online plagiarism software. Another one is subscribed softwares. Mean to say some plagiarism softwares are free of cost, which are available in the online mode, or you can say on the internet or the web store, you can say. Another one is subscribed. In case of the subscribed, different kinds of the softwares are available which we have to purchase for that purpose. But in this case, the popular anti-plagiarism tools are some of the tools are online tools, some of the tools are web-based tools. What it mean to say? It mean to say like Plague Tracker, Unplague, Plagiarism Detector. These are the online available. Sometimes these kind of the particular softwares are not subscribed by any organization and they are freely available and you can upload your document and you can check it. I will elaborate one by one. Web based mean to say web based tools are the tools where require the document need to be uploaded in the software subscribed through the service provider with IP based through login password. What it mean to say? It mean to say suppose the University of Chaudhary Deolal University Sirsa has subscribed Urkund software or original software. Nowadays, the name of this software is original. I will elaborate later on. This university has subscribed that software. And different IDs of the students and teachers have been created. If I am willing to check the plagiarism of any document, I have to upload this document in my software. That software will demand which document you are going to check. Yes, this one is the document. With my IP address, my mobile, my laptop, my tab address will be demanded. And then I will check how much percentage of that particular document is plagiarized or not. Next one is free plagiarism software. As I told you earlier, there is no fee and they do not charge any money. Some of the popular anti-plagiarism tools are there which are free. First name is Viper. I hope you are able to watch the screen. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the features are available
Yes, sir.
there, but I just open it.
Uh.
This is the window of the Viper, and these are the plagiarism subheads. It is giving the definition of the plagiarism, then definition, consequences, type of plagiarism, how to avoid plagiarism, FAQ online plagiarism. The process which is given in this Viper plagiarism, you have to create your sign in, ready to get started. You can see here, you will create your temporary account, register yourself with your email ID without any cost, without any charge, and then you can upload your document and you can check your plagiarism of your document. Very much simple. Another one is Because of there is a long list of these softwares, I have to elaborate each and every one. Another one is the features are given of the Viper. You can study all these things. Need not to discuss these features in detail because these all are available on that particular document. The basic purpose is that you have to register yourself, upload your document, check the plagiarism in short. And this particular software tool will support all kinds of the document. That may be MS Word, that may be your PDF file, that may be your OpenOffice, that may be your Google Docs, and it also supports 56 popular languages. That may be your English, Spanish, Chinese, Arabic, and many more. I hope we the students from English and Arabic are available and we can check our documents with this particular tool. Next one is PlagScan. Just I am opening this window. Your plagiarism checker is there. Start your free trial. Again, the same process is there. You have to sign in, sign up through your Google ID, and then what you will do. Here the name is, you can see, original, OURIGINAL. The actual spelling in case of the English, that is ORI. Here is OURI. This original software has been subscribed by the university from the original software private company, or it is also sponsored by this PlagScan also. Now, the features you can see here. Easy upload from the Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive. Mean to say you can upload your data, upload your document from your databases, from your drives. No need to collect and select one by one. No. Just upload the document from your Dropbox, from your Google Drive. Dropbox is like as Google Drive. I hope you all know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then it will create a plagiarism report that is printable and PDF file. You can utilize it for your data protection and plagiarism. Quick user guide is available here. You can see by giving more time to this. Now, another one is the features of this, as I told you earlier. It uses the Microsoft Bing or the search. Simply you can open this from this link as I have inserted in this document, World Wide Web. Then repository you can create. Here the meaning of the repository is you can download and upload the document from your Google Drive or the Dropbox. Cooperating publishers, million of the publishers are made or have made their MOUs with the PlagScan. Therefore, maximum documents are available with it database. And then we can easily scan the document which is already published or not. Now, plagiarism prevention tool, that is optional, we can use it. Now, the another one is, the third one, UniCheck. Here is UniCheck, and put your address and just open it. I hope it is third. UniCheck, why UniCheck? Again, the whole detail is given. Full on solution for education institution to detect similarity, support text modifications, available in the LMS mode also there. LMS mode mean to say that is learning management system is there. It mean to say what kind of the database is available in your libraries. That particular UniCheck can help those libraries to detect that material from your database which are being utilized by you in your repositories. For example, you are maintaining a repository of your PhD thesis, your synopsis, your MPhil dissertation in your library. You just select all these documents and then you can UniCheck. Utilize this software and you can check which thesis, which journal, which article has already been published, or you can say which document has the plagiarism or any kind of the error. You can check it with the use of it. Again, the process is also there. You can log in, get registered yourself, then you can utilize. I hope up to this level it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one is, I will provide this document to you all. Don't bother. Here is the name of this software is Drillbit Plagiarism Software. Drillbit. I just open it so that you can have an image in your mind or your brain, and it will not be new for you all when you are willing to open any kind of the document, because of there is a possibility of memorizing the images more than 80%. Text can be remained in your mind only 60%. Here is Drillbit is there about plagiarism. Again, just these are the definitions. Types of plagiarism: complete cloning, it can detect; mixed up cloning, it can detect; copy paste culture, it can detect; paraphrasing, rephrasing, and consequences of the plagiarism. How you will prevent it? It is India based software company is there. Drillbit Softech India Private Limited, Karnataka, India. And just get your login address and then you can check your documents. There is no any kind of the payment is required for the purpose of the registration. You just get it registered on this particular anti-plagiarism software and you can upload your documents and you can check. Even it is providing online software, online help. Here you can see at the last of the right side of the window, we are online. How many I help you today? A pop-up box is there at this. Where is my mouse is playing? I hope you can observe it. Ask for demo. Sometimes we are not aware how to use this software. Just go for demo. Automatically, it will provide a virtual tour to you, and you can see how I have to upload my document, how I have to download my report. Even it is providing the information or solution on your WhatsApp. Here is WhatsApp link is available also there. Now, after Drillbit, another option. Another one is Turnitin Feedback Studio. Generally, it is known as Turnitin. Here is this. And it is very much common software. But it has different variants. We are Turnitin. Here is these are the number of the products they are providing it. To check the originality, to deliver and grade all type of the assessment for the purpose of this platform is available for the evaluation and examination. And another one is very much aware about or very much common among the academic fraternities, Authenticate. It is also high-stake plagiarism checking tool, which is being used by different universities, scholars, teachers, etc., etc. And the another software is there, similarity, to check the similarity, and feedback studio, which we are conveying you or which we are discussing now. Generally, we have to utilize this. Publish with confidence. Schedule a call if you are willing to talk. Protect your reputation. Be a part of process. Check against the top content. Same process is there. Create your registration and get login, and then do the plagiarism checker facility for your purpose. These are the organizations which are having the connectivity. You can see elsewhere is also the part and parcel of Trinity. It means to say there is a collaboration of elsewhere with the Trinity, Taylor and Francis, Wikipedia, Wiki Blackwell, Springer Nature, ProQuest, IEEE. These are the common databases. Cross reference is also there and core is also there. They are getting and sharing their resources with everyone. When you will upload your document in the Trinity software or Authenticate software, anti-plagiarism tool, that document will be matched all databases which are available with elsewhere, Taylor Francis, IEEE, ProQuest, Springer, Wiley Blackwell, Wikipedia, core and cross references. It means to say it will give the result from observing, after observing all these contents, after matching all these contents with these databases, and then it will reflect, okay, that document has been copied or not. And then next one is here is the list of the similarity report, how it will generate. There is no one option, there are so many options of downloading the report in different formats. MS Word, simply, if you are willing to take this report in PowerPoint, you can take. Word Perfect, you can take. PostScript, you can take as PDF, as HTML, as RTF. It is a format of MS Word, rich text format. Then OpenOffice, Hangul is there, Google Docs, plain text files, and you can utilize so many more. Now, Authenticate, as I have told you earlier, it is a part and parcel of the Trinity software, and 165 million journals are being attached with that database, and that is the window of the Trinity software. Similarly, the process is same like your Turnitin, login, and free softwares are there. Now, here is that point which we are going to discuss in detail also. Original is an award-winning software. Just I have to click. This is the software which the Chaudhary Devlal University Sirsa has subscribed. And we detect all our documents if any kind of the plagiarism is found. The process is very much clear. As you all know, the university has implemented its academic integrity and honesty policy has been implemented. Plagiarism policy is also implemented here with effect from 6th of the September 2021. Even you are willing to submit your synopsis for the purpose of the registration in the PhD program, you must have to take a certificate, plagiarism verification certificate from the librarian or the coordinator in Flipnet. How you will check? I just share with you all. This is a particular InflibNet Center, Information and Library Network Center, which provides such kind of the software, and we have an MOU with this particular institute. And then we can see, okay, what document you have to upload and what kind of the documents you have to be checked for the purpose of the plagiarism. Here is a link is given, Sodh Suddhi. Our different programs are also available there, but it is Sodh Suddhi provides plagiarism detection software to the institutions. This one is there. Login original formerly Urkunt. I hope visible and audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you are willing to scan a document, just you have to follow the steps which we are going to discuss now. You have opened this https sodhsuddhi.inflibnet.ac.in, and now authorized user from the member institute can log in. Here is login. Already it was Urkunt. The name of that software was Urkunt, but nowadays it has been changed. Now, this is what? Sign in using your institution, as an institution you are willing to enter, or as an individual. Here, the as an institution mean to say that is the administrator, the coordinator of the university, he or she can enter through this. But I am an individual. I put my address here. I hope it is visible to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is my inbox. I have entered. I have logged in, and you can see these documents which we have already checked. One more. Today we will see this thing how it works. Create and upload. Upload the file. Second step. For example, we can take a document from my laptop. Suppose we are willing to check this one. Letter regulation on the UGC letter regulation plagiarism check, or public notice on regarding academic integration rules and regulations. I am willing to check this document. It has been plagiarized or not. Just click on it. You can upload any format of any document. That may be PDF, MS Word, etc. etc. I have the PDF document. I just open it. Now, analysis address. My analysis address is given by the urkunt.com, nowadays original. There is no confusion between the Urkunt and original, both are same. I have to mention this area of the subject. Subject name is commerce. My message, what is my requirement? Similarity check. I hope visible to you all.
Yes, sir.
Just I will upload this file.
Yes, sir.
Upload the file. Upload started. And it will reflect here when it is uploaded. There were 20 documents, and the one more document is to be uploaded. It is under process. It will be reflect here. And then what you will see on your email address, go your email and you will see what is happening. Just I refresh my email. See here, confirmation of the receipt. It means to say the message has been sent by the Urkunt to your email. Okay, you have uploaded this document and the document ID is D122021364. And after half an hour or after 24 hours, we can receive a report. As and when the report will be generated, you will see. It means to say immediately you will receive your ID, at what time you have uploaded. See the difference of the time. Here is time is 5:13 a.m. It means to say the software, the company which is providing or who is providing the software, its registered office in at the different place, and they are giving that time. At what time they have received this document. Now, you see here, you will refresh it. This document is appearing here. And you will receive a report. The name of the document is there. This is the ID. And today we have submitted this document at 9:43 a.m. What will be the action will be taken? As and when the report is to be generated, that will be reflected on your email. Just we will receive after some time. Because of it will take maybe 24 hours, maybe half an hour, maybe, but not more than 24 hours to generate the report. Okay. As and when it will be received, I will show you. Mean to say, it is only the process to upload your document and to do the plagiarism checking or do the similarity check. These are the simple 3 or 4 steps. But for this purpose, you have to take the login ID from our university. Mean to say, go to the library and get the login address. It is free for all scholars, all supervisors, mean to say all teachers who are supervising the students, teachers, scholars. I request you all, my dear scholars, please get enrolled yourself with an email ID having the address @cdlu.ac.in so that you can take the analysis address of the Urkunt and you can check your documents practically at your own level. I hope everything is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, as and when report will be with me, I will display you. Now, simply the use of this particular original software. The benefits, first one is easy to use, efficient and accurate, highly accessible and reliable. Data is very much secure because it is available in their database. And they provide the customer support. And safeguard promotes academic integrity. The University Grants Commission, New Delhi, is also attached, has an MOU with this software. Access to plagiarism prevention tool. At any time you can access for the purpose of the cross-checking of the submission of the documents. As I told you earlier, if you are willing to submit your assignment or willing to submit your synopsis, PhD thesis, dissertation, etc., etc., they can be checked through the software. As and when you will supply the report of the plagiarism verification report to your supervisor, to your DRAC, Departmental Research Advisory Committee, then they can consider your synopsis. Otherwise, no. It is a requirement. Now, there are some free online tools, softwares. First one is Small SEO Tools. The window is available here. Such kind of the softwares are there. Search engine tools are there. What they provide? So many features are available with this software: plagiarism checker, article rewriter, grammar check, word counter, spell checker, paraphrasing tool, MD5 generator, upper to lowercase, word combiner, image to text. Mean to say, so many features are available. But the use of this plagiarism checker is for us, and we can utilize it. Just what you have to do: get login and put the document here, copy or paste. Suppose you have pasted here, and then check it is copied or not. Automatically you will generate a report. Put some material from different places or different documents, and you can check it. Now, another one is Flag Tracker, the name of the another tool. Here is Flag Tracker. Yes. Different windows are there. Students for students, that is different, teachers, publishers, site owners. Sometimes what happened? Different websites we generate, we create, but there is a conflict of the interest among the websites also. One website is saying, you have utilized my syntax for the development of your web page. The same syntax has been brought or copied or borrowed by you. That can also be checked by the site owners. Just to see. API Flag Tracker application programming interface is there. It is also API tracker. Mean to say, if you will see here 3 windows, here you can create the extensions, or you can see the syntax also. One window is here available in case of the extension. Sometimes what we see, different programs, different shortcut tools are being borrowed by one website from the another website without their permission. They integrate different software tools, different extensions. However, there is no permission. To avoid that also, this plagiarism checker or the flag tracker is also utilized by different people. Now, another one is Dupli checker. Different features. Again, it is also plagiarism checker. Software is there. Just upload your document, copy and paste, 1000 word for one slot. It is free and you can utilize. Next one is PaperRater. It is also the software, but these are free softwares, tools. Grammar check, writing suggestion, plagiarism checking is there. The third window is of our work. You can check. Find out if your paper contained the plagiarized document. Get started below. Just paste the text here. Then upload the file. Then see the report. Everything is available. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Another one is there. There is a long list of the software tools. Near about 20 to 25 tools are there. But these which we are discussing, these are very much common. Here is qtext.com. Plagiarism checker for students, it is different. For teachers, it is different. For copywriters, different. We all are the students because we all are the learners. And you can utilize check my paper for plagiarism. Just to upload it, enter the text here, paste here, and check for plagiarism. For example, if I utilize this text, you have to see. Here is this. Check for plagiarism. That is qtext. These tools are very much simple. You can just copy and paste. You can upload the document, then give the command, give the instructions, and then you will see, okay, result is available before you. Therefore, I request you all, we must check every document before submission of it to any organization, even to your own organization, even to your journal, etc., where you are living, and try to give this message and try to join the hands with those people who are dealing with the writing work, who are dealing with those things which are very much necessary for us. Here you can see, what is that? See the status. How much copy? 94%. 94%. From where you have taken? This knu.ac.in. It means to say the reference is being told where you have copied. I hope visible and audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Here you can see there is a 94% what? Plagiarism. Copied document. Therefore, and 100% material has been borrowed from this source. 100% of your matches are from this source. It means to say the whole document is copied from that particular source. With these words, I request you all that we must take care of it about these documents. I have to see the report is available or not. Not yet. Because of report will be shown here, the percentage will be here. I will share with you all on the next day, no problem. Because of, if we have to share these things with you all, with the teachers, students, etc., then we can create awareness about these tools. With these words, thanks a lot to you all. And if you have any kind of the query, you can ask.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much to you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. And try to complete that test which I have shared with you all, Google form.
Sir, this is show